WWE Friday Night Smackdown is about to kick off on the Sci-Fi Network. We found out earlier tonight, or earlier today at least, that it will be uh, the Rhodes brothers, Cody and Goldust, in a tag team match against the Wyatt family, Eric Rowan and Luke Harper, along with Bray Wyatt in the corner. That's possibly the main event. I'm not sure, but sounds like a good sounds like a good start to a good show. So let's see how. But before we get to that, I want to remind everybody to check out the link in the description. Help me help Jake Roberts in the 2014 WWE Royal Rumble. Has really worked hard and truly deserves it. One last day of the sun uh, in the Royal Rumble and possibly a Hall of Fame induction. I wouldn't know it, uh, but now it's time for Friday Night Smackdown. So let's get to the show. SmackDown opens up with Vicky Guerrero coming to the ring to talk about what happened with Big Show on Monday, where Big Show knocked out Triple H at the end of the show. She says that Tuesday afternoon there was a for sale sign in Big Show's front yard. Apparently, Triple H taking it upon himself to sell Big Show's home, as well as filing. Uh, uh, she said that she's interrupted by Alberto Del Rio, who comes out to try to convince her not to put John Cena against him at Hell in a Cell, which goes on, which she doesn't do. She's unless she basically tells him that the match is still on. They're interrupted by Damien Sandow, the intellectual savior and Money in the Bank holder, comes out and tries to tell Vicky that Alberto is just trying to use her and trying to get out of his match with Cena, and she ends up making it. And he says that if it was, uh, if he was to choose to cash in the Money in the Bank right now, that he could beat Del Rio for the world title tonight. She then makes a match, a non-title match, between the world champion Alberto Del Rio and the Money in the Bank holder uh, Damien Sandow for tonight, one of our main events. After a commercial break, we come back to an Intercontinental title match. Curtis Axel defending the Intercontinental title against R-Truth. Uh, After a lengthy match that actually went through a commercial, uh, Curtis Axel comes out with the victory. It looked like Truth was gonna win, but uh, Axel was able to grab the rope just in time to stop the count. After that, he hung uh, Truth by the back of his neck over the rope. He then slid back in. Axel then slid back in the ring, hit uh, a spinning face buster maneuver. That's the best way I can think to explain it for the 1, 2, 3 and to attain the title. But coming up next, uh, the newest tag team in the WWE was Matadores make their return to SmackDown along with El Torito. I like these two guys, especially with El Torito in the corner. But wondering who they're fighting. Most likely it's 3 and B, but we'll have to wait and see. But it's coming up next, so let's go find out. Los Matadores pick up another win over an unknown team to some, the Locals, uh, both under mask. One was in black shorts and knee pads and boots, and the other was in a full body suit. I believe the one in the full body suit was actually Ricardo Rodriguez under a mask. He portrays El Local, like a singles competitor named El Local in a Smackdown just now, but they actually had a tag team partner that had a mask and shorts, and he didn't have a full bodysuit, but he had the shorts and the wrestling trunks and boots and knee pads. But if anybody can tell me who it is, I'd really like to know. But horse Matadores pick up the win. The guy I believe was Ricardo Rodriguez was called El Cal 2, and the other guy was El Cal 1. He got after the match. They got he got picked up and he tried to jump the Los Matadores, but got pushed. They dodged it, and El Torito pulled off what JBO is calling a bull Colorado, and then Los Matadores picked him up in a finish hook, and El Torito pulled off a senton that JBO called a bulton that as they hit the finisher on it. But we still that that's how we went to a commercial. We still got more SmackDown to go, so let's see what else is in store. A very poorly put together six Divas tag match ends with Naomi of the Funkadactyls rolling up. I believe it was Caitlyn for the 1, 2, 3. It was the Funkadactyls and Brie Bella against Caitlyn, Eva Marie, and Natalia. There was something seriously wrong with Eva when Caitlyn outsides you. There's something seriously wrong with you. And I'm talking to Eva, but Eva Marie from the Total Divas show, the newbie that was on Raw. She really doesn't need to be in the ring. But coming up next, Alberto Del Rio, your World Heavyweight Champion, in a non-title match against your Mr. Money in the Bank, your intellectual savior of the unwatched masses, Mr. Damien Sandow. It's coming up next. Let's see how it turns out. The World Heavyweight Champion Alberto Del Rio lets Mr. Money in the Bank Damien Sandow tap out to the cross-arm breaker after a very hard-fought grueling match. It actually looked like Sandow was going to win a few times, but ended up Del Rio locked in the cross-arm breaker for the submission. In my mind, I believe this tells us that somehow Cena will beat Del Rio at Hell in a Cell, and then Sandow will cash in, or maybe he'll just cash in on Del Rio after the match, but Sandow will get the world title eventually. I'm just begging the WWE to not turn this man face, because he doesn't need to be face. He will never work as a face. At least not with the current gimmick he has, and I seriously do not want him to change his gimmick, because it's one of the best ones in WWE right now. But we still got more to come. Main event, the Rhodes against Cody and Goldust against the Wyatt family, Eric Rowan and Luke Harper. I guess it's the main event. Still to come. Let's get back to the show. The Primetime Players and the not-so-great Khali pick up the win over 3MB. I'm begging the WWE to bring back the Chosen One, Drew McIntyre. Have him bail on 3MB, destroy both of them, and leave out with the Broken Dreams theme. That would be awesome. But I believe it was Heath Slater got pinned after about 5 or 10 minutes of a match. Well, Primetime Players basically won the whole match until Khali came in and hit one chop and pinned Slater. Khali seriously did one move and won the match, even though primetime players did most of the work, all the work. But coming up next, the Rhodes family, Cody and Goldust, take on the Wyatt family, Eric Rowan and Luke Harper. It's your main event coming up next. Mm. Goldust and Cody Rhodes pick up the win in a really hard fought main event match against the Wyatt family. They were as the Wyatt family were dominating Goldust most of the match. He tags in Cody, who ends up after some fighting, ends up uh, catching Luke Harper and a wall up out of the corner for the 1-2-3. Sunset flip out of the corner for the 1-2-3. The Rose family survives another night. This time against the Wyatt family on SmackDown. And that's the end of tonight's show. I'll see you Monday for Raw, Thursday for Impact, and Friday for SmackDown. Remember to check out the link in the description. Help me to help Jake Roberts in the 2014 WWE Royal Rumble. And like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you thought of SmackDown. And that's it for me, and I'm out.